Ah! There's my game. Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to Crush, Kill and Destroy 2. It has been quite a while. I originally planned to do Colony Wars 2. However, my Colony Wars 2 disc is... not working. So, that's going to have to wait until I order another one. Luckily, it's kind of like a really easy game to get and it's very cheap. But it's not going to happen until after Christmas now, so Colony Wars 2 has been officially pushed back. But that does give me a little bit of time to play this. What will probably happen, because this isn't going to be my main Let's Play, because it is so hard and so time consuming, I'm possibly thinking about doing Dead Space 2 very soon. Possibly. I also have borrowed Zero... forgot what it's called now. Project 02 off someone. And I'm very tempted to do that. Oh my god, I just got so many games. Anyway, let's continue with this one. Right, so we were playing as the humans, if I could remember. All those years ago. Right, impending annihilation. Yep, I actually did a trial run of this mission the other day, so I'm fairly confident we can handle it. Let's go.
I don't get it, Commander. You leave one war to rebuild some cavalry, you wait 40 years, and then you find a bunch of damn farming robots want you off the surface, too.
Yeah.
So we wiped out their crops with Nukefest 2079, so what? Anyway, the Hickbots are reinforcing a base with, you know, reinforcements.
Makes sense.
Make a mess of their little camp, then get your own happening to clean up. You know, we used to control these agricultural robots. Let us punish some insubordination.
Sounds like a plan. I swear that guy almost looks like a mutant himself. But let's not think about it too much. Hint. Technician types are required to open the newly discovered versions of tech bunkers. Okay, I did not know that. That's relatively interesting. Right, so this mission isn't too bad. First thing we want to do is lay down. In fact, let's pump out some grunts just to protect the area. Now we want to pump out some more. I was going to say ore factories then. I played too much Command and Conquer. There you go, power stations. And another tip that I kind of learnt the hard way, should we say, is destroy this bridge. If we can destroy this bridge with these guys, yeah, it is slowly going. Alrighty. Now we get quite a lot of reinforcements on this mission, so we don't have to worry about too much. So once that's built, and if I remember correctly, yes, you need that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a research center. There we go. Now they cannot come this way. Their base is right up here. And they do have a surprising amount of enemies, forces as well. So whilst this is building, I'm going to check the game speed options. And the music in this game is fantastic as well. Game speed, that's about where I like it. Smart select, I don't know what that means, so we're not going to play with it. Music volume is right up. I'll leave it right up for now and see how this video comes out. Okay, so we have a war factory. It's not even called a war factory, is it? Machine shop. I apologise. Okay, let's pump out some ATVs and let's send this little guy off for a little scouting run. Spoiler, I already know what's down here. Alright. This is called filler. Where's he going? I don't think he knows. There's plenty of oil around here, so we don't really have to worry about that. Still, haven't really played that much of this game. In fact, on my game that I've been playing off camera, this is actually the mission I've just completed, so I don't really have a lot of time at the moment. Unfortunately. Now, what's down here? Now, certain units can cross the water in this game, which is kind of handy, but we're not really going to use it that much, especially not in these early levels. Maybe it comes into play a little bit more later on, but certainly nothing to... But here we are, we're getting reinforcements now. So the only way they can attack us is through here, so we can really bottleneck them. Think 300. And I've been an idiot. Again, I'm still thinking Command and Conquer. I'm thinking if I build that, the ore truck will go harvest the patch. I forgot you have to actually build a derrick to go on top. It's been a long day. That's my excuse.
Reinforcements deployed.
Okay, so who's... look, we got some more. I believe... I can't remember what else they... I think they send you a couple of oil trucks next. Yes.
New building completed.
So that's kind of handy. We got 2 harvesting from there. You know what we're going to do, actually? It might slow us down a little bit, but if we can get another power station going there, and then... Oh, we're going to need a derrick, aren't we? We're going to... Yeah. In fact, we won't bother with that. We'll just get a derrick. Now, what's our hover buggy found? Now what surprised me as well is they actually have some pretty hardcore base defences on this mission. They actually have their, I think it's their tech level 1 stuff and tech level 2 turrets. I wasn't quite prepared for that. I thought that was kind of interesting. But then the first game was bastard hard in certain areas. So I guess that's to be expected. Right, let's stick you down there. Yeah, you're probably blocking the area, aren't you? Right, let's start upgrading. Let's get that going. You guys hold the line. The other thing I do want to build is an armory. Now you have to build armories in this game to get your gun turrets, unlike the first game. So that's something new. And on top of that, when you build the armory, the basic level of the armory can't build turrets. You actually have to upgrade it to get your tier 1 stuff, which is kind of weird. Yeah, but whatever. Come on, there you go. Alright, let's sit you in there. Now we've got kind of a nice little infrastructure going. Ish, could be better, but it should do for this mission. Now you can upgrade your power plants. I don't know what it does. I assume maybe you get more oil from each load. I guess. I can't imagine what else it would do. I mean, maybe it unloads the trucks a little bit faster, but I can't see how there's any real point to that. Now we're going to upgrade the research doohickey, because then it will research faster. Okay, so what have we got to attack with? Not much. Come on. Okay, so we want to get... Oh, that is max. So let's upgrade that so we can get some gun turrets. And we want to... I think, from what I remember, we can fit 3 there. And the tech level 1 gun turrets aren't fantastic. They're okay. They're just about manageable. And there is actually a turret limit, like there was in the original game. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like that. Especially how weak these turrets are. And I don't just mean firepower. Oh, this track is amazing. Okay, so let's... You're gonna be awkward, aren't you? No, don't move there. That would be suicide. There we go. Now this should be able to hold off a fair amount of things, especially base level 1 stuff. Oh, look at that. In the nick of time. We don't care if they destroy our towers or turrets. It really doesn't matter because we're just plop down more. In fact, let's get some engineers. I mean, they might break through our towers, but they won't actually get through those guys. There we go. You get in there, lad. Ah, this music's so good. The music is leagues and leagues ahead of the first game.
New building completed.
Right. That's okay. Just for shits and giggles, because we're moneybags, we'll send him in there. Okay. Now, our money is kind of trickling in quite slowly. Where's the bottleneck? I don't know. So, what we're going to do is we can now build... you can construct your own vehicles, which is kind of interesting. Can't do much at the moment. So we're just going to build one of these guys. Now, that's the radar attachment. We can have that attachment, which is an APC. And that's the only chassis we've got, which is a small. But radar craft, or radar vehicles, are actually very, very handy. Because they have a massive radius, and we're going to upgrade that. Okay. Now we can build. We'll get some hover buggies. And we get some more of those. Can we get the... Ah, no, I'm still behind on my upgrading. Oh, man. Right. I wouldn't say this soundtrack is up there with Command & Conquer. I mean, Command & Conquer's soundtrack is almost as good as the gameplay, if that makes sense. But it's definitely good. Okay, and I think, from what I remember, we can slide this guy in past the defences. Now there's a resource area. Other thing to note, they don't actually construct all of their units on this mission. They have like resources. They have reinforcements that come every now and again. Not quite sure of the interval, but that's one thing to watch out for. So we've got hover buggies and ATVs out the ass, which is good because we're going to need a lot of those. Now they should be grenadiers. Grenadiers are pretty good. I think the infantry seems to be better in this game than it was in the first game. Your basic units in the original game were really, really shit. Okay. So we've got a fairly large army here. Anything left to upgrade? That's done, that's done, 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 done. What other buildings can we buy? We can get a repair bay, but that's completely irrelevant for this mission, so we won't bother. Okay. Let's go for it. First wave, go. I'm not expecting this to actually do much. I'm going to build another power station. Build it as close to the other one as we can. Now, our first task is to flatten that and that. We're not going to worry about that gun too much because that's not what's constructing their units and bringing them money. Primary target will be that, other primary. I mean, gun turrets usually are secondary targets anyway. I always try and get rid of their resource buildings and things first. Hit them in the cache. Alright, let's try and pull back. Nice. Pull back to a defensive position. Which isn't going too well. AI is still not that bright, as you'd expect, but there have been relatively good improvements. So let's try and... Ah, this track's amazing as well. I think there's 3 tracks per race, and they're all pretty good. Alrighty. Might as well take that out for no other reason than we can. You can run, buddy, but it won't do you much good. I keep thinking that's a repair bay, but it isn't. Okay. Now that is their research building. We've pretty much broken their back now. Once you get through that first line, there's not a whole lot they can do. Yeah, we've got this. We've got this. Nice. Okay, so let's go for that. Now you notice that they've upgraded their buildings as well. Ah, this music's fantastic. Absolutely amazing stuff. Okay. We're out of money, but again, that's irrelevant. Alright, let's apply the pressure. Now your units turn from white to red to blue, and that's their veterancy in this game. Haven't played enough of it recently to work out how good they get when they go up a level, but I imagine it's always good. Now, high-ranking infantry heal, like in the first game, but your vehicles don't, unfortunately. Now, this is their command center. Oh man, can't get enough of that music. So good. Okay. Out the way, and I'm being attacked by a cat. Let's just get that, why not? It is pretty much the only thing that can fight back against us, so there we go. Minimize casualties. Let's get our guys out of there, turn around. Oh, we also have a minimap now. Not a fan of the minimap because the whole map doesn't... you can't see the whole map at once. I believe you can edit that in the options, but I think it just makes the map bigger, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Okay guys, that's the end of second mission for the humans. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I have, and I hope to catch you next time. Thanks for watching.